Before this interview starts, if you can call it that, I have my own Discord server. I'm very active there and I stream and do voice calls almost every weekend. The server is a great place to see previews for my latest videos, since they come out every solar eclipse.
The fuck?
You can share artwork, shitpost, banter, joke, and just have fun with me. Does it have kink and NSFW? Yes it does. Just verify your age.
The fuck is this shit?
Even contests with actual prizes. Come on and join my server, especially if you really enjoy my content. Yeah, some people who are associated with K9X, they don't want to have some Spurg's vendetta against them. Just have some dude just have a massive meltdown like he does with me and JWB. So
wait, so you call, what name do you call him by? Kegs?
yeah, that's what I call him. K9X-Toons. I just call him
All
K9X.
right.
It just
Yeah, I
rolls
just call him
off.
K9X.
Yeah, it just rolls off the tongue for me.
Well, fucking idiot's another good one from.
Yeah, that's one too. Spurg, Spooge, waste of space, you know. They all work just fine.
Yeah.
So, the only thing I really knew about you at the time, it was around May. He sent me a whole bunch of DMs about one of his last servers. So I thought I'd ask you about that.
Oh god, that's going back a canny bit. Right, he like randomly added me out of the blue. Like after, I can't remember what we argued over. But like basically what happens is, what, like I'm assuming you probably have this as well, where you'll maybe have a little kickoff with him. You'll just block you out of the blue, or just get really splurgy and just fucking block you, and then just you'll not hear from him for like weeks or months, and all of a sudden you'll just get like in your Discord a little, you'll get a little notification saying that he's added you. And like, the fuck's he adding us for? So he re-added us back in, and he was like, he wanted us to like join the server. I was like, I don't know, I must have been drunk or something at the time. So I clicked, so I think it was late at night when I joined it. So I think I was out drinking, and I thought I just accepted it quickly. And I think that's how I ended up in a server.
Oh yeah.
So like after that, every so often he would just like ask us questions just about random stuff.
Oh,
like
yeah.
nothing really important, like nothing like split. It's just be normal banter. But
Yeah,
then like
okay.
I remember like going into one of his chats one day, and I think I do remember the name of the person. The person's called Viper. I don't know if that name's cropped up before.
I'd never heard of it.
Oh,
Wait,
well.
What are you talking about? A Virus 20? Is that the guy, or is it somebody else?
No.
Okay.
This is that incident. So I think you already know about that.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Right, so the person called Viper was, I think they were talking about like liking his art and all that, and they were like talking about certain art pieces they liked, and I was like, you know, he's a confirmed paedophile, right? You know, like, and it was like, no, that's not true. There's no evidence of that. I was like, there is evidence of that. All you have to do is do a Google search. You can literally look it up. And
Yeah.
like, and Viper was just getting really upset. He was like, "There's no proof of that. There's no proof of that." And then K9X got involved, saying there was no proof of that.
Oh yeah.
Which I said, there is proof of that.
Oh yeah. Because
And
go ahead. Sorry.
yeah, so when they said there was no evidence of that, I was like, there is evidence of that. You just have to look for it. He was like, no. He was like, okay, do you want me to go get it for you? He was like, okay, go get me the evidence. So I got them the evidence, and all I got back was, what the fuck, why are you posting that? You only had to tell us. You only had to tell us it was the evidence was there. I was like, I'm like, wait, what? What? I told you there was fucking evidence. It was a Google. It's not the hardest thing in the world to find. You could literally type virus-20 and spacebar pedophile, and it'll literally give you all this shit for that.
Yeah. I
They're
know.
like, you didn't have to post that. You didn't have to post. Why did you post that? You could have just told us. I'm like, you fucking asked for it, so I fucking gave you it.
Yeah.
And as far as I remember, K9X like literally like deleted all the stuff.
Yeah.
And then he was like saying to me, he was like, and I left. I can't remember if you know. I left the group. He was like, I'm not fucking dealing with this. He's gonna kick it off. I'm not fucking dealing because they were trying to defend it as well.
Oh yeah.
You know, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. You didn't have to show us in the group though. You didn't have to show it. You had to do that. And I was like, fuck this. I'm not dealing with any paedophile defenders. Like, so I got the fuck out of there.
Oh yeah.
To which I started getting messages from K9X or Kegs, whatever.
Yeah.
And you were saying, what was you saying? You were saying, oh god, I'm trying. I've got the chat. I could probably just fucking look it up. Where is he? Yeah, there he is. Fucking. Yeah, there's two of them. Oh no, it's somebody else.
Yeah, I'm scrolling through my screenshots. I've got like 700 or 800 of them, and I have.
Jesus Christ.
I know. I got so much shit. A lot of it was from his vent chat on his other server before he nuked it, the one after the one you're talking about. But I've been trying to go through it, trying to find some of the DMs he left me that I still have.
I got kicked out. I didn't leave.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see the screenshot. Like, man, it says I left the server, kicked no reason, and then I slid back in to get the screenshots. I climbed back in just to get the screenshot to see why they'd kicked this, just so, because I'm pretty sure they were trying to. I think the reason why was because they were deleting the chat at the time. I think.
Yeah.
And I got like a hang on, I'll send you a screenshot of like the field copy image. Fuck off. I'll get this copy of the screenshot of like why I was kicked. Like hang on, where is it? There it is. I'll put it in VC text chat. Like I had to get it on my phone, so like I literally grabbed this to see what was the reason why I was kicked, and it just said no reason specified. And I thought, because I knew he'd kicked us, but didn't ban us. And I knew that his link was still valid. So I ended up getting back in. And I was like, I'm wondering if he's trying to hide the reason why I got kicked. He doesn't want people to think that he was like a paedophile defender or anything like that.
Oh,
and that was literally the reason why I got back in. So I'm like going to see if I can get back into the, what do you call it? And see after the screenshot.
Yeah, sorry. Someone's DMing me real quick.
No, but
Let me see.
Oh yeah, I know. I said you didn't give me a reason, so if anyone looked it up, it was covered up. Nobody liked that. So I think what happened was people did join in on the chat, but nobody liked what they were talking about. And I said it looks suspicious if you kicked off with me, but not see why I was kicked. Is that the reason? Then he replied back saying the reason why we kicked you is because you started to act like a prick after you showed us proof rather than shutting the fuck up. Like,
oh yeah,
I shut up because you guys gave me shit. You went proof, then I gave you proof, and you were like, not that you could have said.
Oh yeah,
I think I'm gonna say. So I'm gonna assume you have those screenshots if you're like you've seen all yet of that.
I'm still going through. I have some of these ones. My iPad's all fucked up. That's what I'm using right now. I'm using caveman technology. I have from the screen. He sent me a whole bunch of screenshots about what happened, but he deleted them like a few hours later. He sent this at like 5 in the morning, where I live.
Yeah, he tends to like you'll just tend to just go absolutely fucking. I mean, I'm not like I'm prone to going fucking nuts on the messages as well. I mean, like it looks like I've sent him fucking loads here.
Yeah.
Like literally they kicked me out and I was like I was like I wanted a formal apology from you and Viper, but they just didn't want to give me it.
No.
And I just could at least get you and Viper to apologize.
Yeah.
People that re-add you said, oh, I remember that now. I remember that. Where I said I can't get people to re-add you, Sally, because what happened was he'd kicked me, and I knew it was over the bloody them defending 020 and being absolute spurge. So what I did was I clicked on his profile and I looked to see who I shared friends with him, and I just shared them the bloody chat, to which they just started deleting them.
Oh yeah.
So a lot of them were like, I remember a lot of them going, you know what, I was looking for a reason to delete him. Thanks for giving us a reason.
Yeah.
So it's like I was like, oh, I take pleasure in the fact that I've just gave gave you a reason to ditch that bloody asshole.
Oh yeah.
Mm.
It's so fucking weird why I've known about Virus 20 for a while. Like, he's fucking weird as shit.
He is.
And if I remember correctly from the screenshots, I'm still trying to pull them up. It's still slow as ass. I'm sorry.
It's fine.
I think it was Big Pix who was sharing his fetish stuff, from what I remember from the screenshots. But he sent in fucking he said the only things that I still have left is that was Kex spurging out about you. And then there's the thing that you retweeted about one of those Pokemon girls or whatever.
Oh, I think I remember that. I was still trying to remember why the fuck I retweeted, and I think what happened was because I think what happened was when he sent us, it said like I retweeted like what 2 o'clock in the morning my time. And I was like, oh, I must have been out drinking Twitter, like going through my Twitter on my phone, and I must have accidentally hit retweet while I was scrolling. I just kept going. So I think that's what happened.
Drunk retweeting.
And they were like, it's like, what about this picture? I was like, I can't. I literally can't even remember the picture.
Yeah.
Like there's normally when I like retweet something or I like a picture, I normally just like remember the picture, and there's like, what about this thing? I was like, I can't fucking remember that.
Yeah. Like, you don't have a fucking amazing size memory just for every fucking thing you've retweeted. Like, it's not that big of a deal. But Kex tried to use that as like ammo against you. And whenever the first time he went after me, I didn't know anything about. I didn't have any real context. I didn't have much time to say, and I kind of gave Kex validation, like, okay, you got evidence against him, so it works. Which I'm totally wrong on because I was asleep. I woke up and I went to the guy's picture that you retweeted, and apparently, from what I remember, he actually aged up the character, and she didn't look like 10 years old. So
yeah,
it's not valid evidence. Like, it's
not valid evidence. I don't normally retweet that kind of stuff anyways. Like in my first server, I even had like a ban on like aged up stuff because I didn't really believe in it. But I think like really what happened was if I did retweet it, it was literally me scrolling and just like scrolling through and probably hitting an ad or something like that on my phone or something like that and just ignoring it all the way. So I didn't know it was late when I did it.
Yeah, that happens. That happens to me sometimes too. So I understand. But the thing that really I kind of blew over that a little bit, but he did nuke his server, and I called him out
I'm
on
reading
it.
that.
Yeah, he did that, and I called him out in DMs. I'm still waiting for this shit to load. I'm sorry. It's slow.
It's fine. Don't worry about it. I've got all the time in the world.
Yep. But I DM'd him, just the short version. I DM'd him and I told him, like, look, man, that's super fucking shady. You would just completely, get rid of the server like that, especially if you have like evidence or whatever. It's so fucking shady on your part.
Yeah.
And he sent back a whole bunch of stuff, like saying, "Oh, I already moved on from the situation. It only been like a few hours, and he was already over it." So,
yeah, he tends to be like that.
Oh yeah. So, okay, it fucking error message.
There's like loads of stuff that I just like know about. Like it's like stuff like what do you call it? I think I spoke about it with you. I think it was like yesterday when I mentioned Candy the Wild Piggy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Like back when like I was in like my back when I was like in my early 20s, like I'd say like I just like started getting into like the stuff that I'm drawing.
Yeah.
Because I'd like moved on from something that I was like told the unwritten rule of like how to get people to like pay attention to your art. You pick something popular and then you pick a popular king or a king that's got a fan base and you can get people to follow you like that. But it's like just as long as you got some interest in it. It's like, yeah, I could probably just do this. And it's like I've been doing it ever since. Like, but I kind of met Candy the Wild Piggy through that, and like I used to argue with her, but like he also used to like get in the kickoffs with her, and then whenever like she blocked him, he used to go into proper panic mode.
Oh yeah.
Used to get really upset about it. I'm like, dude, don't worry, she'll unblock you. Dude, don't. He's like. It was him and somebody else. I'm gonna have to have a look at this. I'm gonna have to look up the person that who it was with.
Yeah, Candy seems to me like a wild card. I don't really know if she's actually friends with Kex or not. It seems
Yeah.
like they're kind of on and off.
Well, I don't get it. I think like I don't get the like reason why she like because I did find out she eventually started talking to him again.
Yeah.
I was like, but why? He's a fucking creeper.
Yeah.
It's like my impression of him, like the way he like talked about her, and the way he like banged on about her, like well how he fucking basically worshipped the ground he like she walked on or anything like that. I'm just kind of if you two meet in real life, one of you isn't coming out alive. One of you's gonna be a fucking like one. I'm pretty sure he's gonna wear your skin or something like that. Can't he's giving me that kind of vibe? Don't ever meet him up.
Yeah, she's a gimp. I saw on her Twitter.
Yeah,
It's like it's weird, but she doesn't seem like a malicious or really terrible person because I can look past people having weird fetishes or being into certain stuff I don't like or understand.
yeah,
Like you can blow past that.
yeah,
But whenever they're shitty people, it's usually a bonus when you go after them.
yeah. Well, what do you call it? The thing I've noticed with him and her is that right, she used to like be heavily into the community I'm in. And when she actually left that community, like she's still kind of like taught us some of the big name artists in my community. Some of them I was friends with, some of them still I'm friends with. And
Yeah.
one of them offered her a free picture, and she really got into that picture. So like when she said she wanted to leave the community, apparently getting a free picture from that didn't stop her. So you can entice them back apparently.
Oh yeah.
But like I noticed when she changed how she wanted to like change what like fetishes she wanted to be into and what she wanted to draw,
Yeah.
he did the exact same thing
Oh yeah.
at the exact same time. So it's like oh Jesus Christ, he's literally like one of them people that are like if you went to school wearing like the most popular outfit, like the most premium looking clothes and all that, and he like really liked you, something like that. He'd show up the next day wearing the exact same thing.
Oh yeah.
So you don't want to wear it anymore. And I was just getting that impression. It's like whatever you draw, he kind of follows up with the same type of thing. And it's
Oh yeah. Yeah, he's. Oh shit! Am I cutting out? Son of a bitch! I think I'm cutting out. Fuck. Sorry. Shit. Fuck. Come on, Discord. Ugh. There we go. Yeah, I should have fucking warned
Wait a
you.
minute.
I should warn you. I cut out because I don't have it properly set up.
Oh, you didn't cut out for me. You seemed fine, unless it was like audio recording on your end that wasn't getting picked up or anything like that.
Yeah, it
I was
does
getting...
that. It will. You can hear me, but I can't hear you.
Oh, right.
I don't have this 100% set up. So
oh, right.
if that happens again, I apologize. What the fuck was I saying? Damn it. Is it doing it again?
To see if you're okay.
Oh,
Give me a
no,
plug,
I'm
champ,
not
if he's
okay.
alright. Oh no, it's something else has happened. Oh no.
No, I'm not okay. Nothing's okay. I just say I'm okay just to, because that's the adult response. You don't tell people what's wrong with you.
Baggy, are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay, Baggy?
No! No! I'm dying! I'm dying! Anyway.
That's entertaining.
Yeah, I found out why I couldn't get them from my iPad. It was because my internet connection is a fucking potato. So.
Oh, I know the feeling. I live in a quite backwater town where, like, we complain about the internet speed being absolute garbage, and to be like, but does it work? We'll be like, well, it kind of works, so that's good enough for us.
Yeah. Oh, thank you, Eva. Thank you for telling him that. He already knows.
Thanks, Eva.
Oh, hi, Eva. How's your sex life? Okay. Let me see if I can get these screenshots now.
They're just going to be in general VC texture.
Yeah, because I did
Okay,
have something
I'll
else
tie in.
to expand on that because, but I'll go ahead and explain the build up. So after that happened, I joined Kex's server for a while,
Right?
and I'm actually having fun with his server. I didn't know much about Discord, and I wasn't really interested in joining, but he did some fan art for me. Fan art he fucking deleted recently.
Yeah, he has a habit of doing that. He'll draw something, even if people say it, like, there's been times where he'll actually draw something good and people will say it's good, but he'll then delete it because he had maybe a slight disagreement with somebody. Even if he makes it out to be friends with him again, he won't re-upload it.
Oh yeah, it's embarrassing. I hate it when people fucking do that.
Well, don't worry. I've like I've made like friends with people in the past that's been like that, but also just um well, yeah, they just delete the stuff right afterwards with other people and myself included.
Yeah. But I was on a server, and I was having fun, making friends, talking to people, and he had an NSFW chat. Of course, he's gonna have that. He's gonna have his wank session there.
Yeah, iPad. Apple's not going to be happy about that.
Yeah. So somebody posts. I think it was one of his favorites, if I remember correctly. They posted a picture of Dot Warner on his
Oh
server.
no!
Uh huh. I'm trying to find it. I got it here
I,
somewhere.
I feel like I've had this conversation with him before. Is it like an overweight one or an inflated one, which is at a window? I think I've seen him do something like that before.
I don't think so, but it was
I've
just
se-
it was Dot Warner and like I have to find it. I'm gonna post it just in normal VC because I don't want to jump through the hoops of giving you NSFW right now, so I'll just post it in normal VC. I don't think anybody's gonna really give a shit. Let me see if I can find it. I got one other one that somebody else was talking about, and it was from like last week. I'm not gonna say who said it, but they know, and they'll find out very quickly. But I saw that picture, and both me and Candy called out that guy
Oh.
on his server. Uh, Candy posted a picture of a. I don't know much about the Warner Brothers, so I don't really know much about it. But she posted one of mentioning that they're underage, and I went to Google and looked up Dot Warner's age, and she's 10 years old, the same age of the of that Pokemon girl I mentioned earlier, like a
Oh
current
yeah.
age, and she wasn't aged up or like developed much at all, so
To
it
be
was
honest, the way
very
I look at Dot, like especially characters like Dot Warner, it's like you see them like what do you call it? You see them with the padded bottoms, and you know a vibe, so don't do anything with that. So what the?
Wait, did it go through now? What the fuck? Oh wait, you got them. Okay, there you go.
Hang on a minute, is that from the fucking anime shit that they did from
Yeah. Damn it. Are you cutting out again?
that new from the new stuff? What the fuck? He posted that.
Yeah, someone on his server did. Kegs didn't. It was somebody else. But he was like, I think it was in one of his favorites chats, I believe.
Oh god.
I had the other one. She mentioned this one. Let me try to find it. Here we go. Here's this other one. Hold on.
I'm surprised Warner Brothers has like no Warner Brothers, the Animaniacs has an address. What? Oh, I remember the fucking like.
Yeah, it was
Weird
that
thing about
one.
Furfin, yeah. Weird thing about Furfin, like you probably got this from Furfin. Oh wait, no, it's from friggin' Twitter. I was gonna say if it's from Furfinny, like you could literally just like I know if like Sonic characters are banned from it entirely. Like you're not meant to, but if you typed
Oh
in
yeah.
like what do you call it? I know people are like have been complaining that like they've got like pictures of Rouge the Bat deleted from their stuff, like just as they're posting. It was like, well, if they're doing that while they're at it, does the mods that are deleted just out of the blue that they just want to type Rouge the Bat in by itself in their chat with an NSFW bloody search on? Because the first thing that's gonna pop up is gonna be Rouge the Bat with her tits out or something.
Oh yeah. I remember I think I remember stories from when the Protect Act of 2003 dropped, because I
Yeah,
think Furfinny's based in the U.S. They had to get like a lawyer to go through like all of their shit to make sure that
yeah,
the furry cut porn they did was under like could slip through the bars with it and be okay, but it wasn't. So they had to start policing and saying, "Hey,
Yeah,
no Sonic characters here."
yeah. Well, it's like, well, I remember, like, I had like, there's an artist that I knew, but like, he was posting a lot of bloody Cream the Rabbit stuff, and I was like, that's fucking vile,
Who was?
dude. No, just not saying anything, and I got like a report, like got a note back from the admin team of you saying these are not considered what do you call it? These are not considered pornographic. I was like, what are you talking about? She's got a coochie out and everything.
Oh yeah.
It's like these are not considered pornographic. It's like she's 8 years old. She should look like that regardless.
Yeah, I've some of the reporting tools on those websites are fucking ridiculous. I once saw a picture of like a girl who looks kind of underage, and she was like fingering herself through her underwear, and I tried reporting that on DeviantArt, but they were like, "Oh, there's nothing sexual about that. There's nothing wrong with that." This is like years ago, but
Yeah,
it's like it's weird to me, a lot of these websites and their standards, and the same thing with Twitter. It's like you can post gore and pornography, but you can't post an opinion or roast somebody there without getting fucking banned. It's so stupid.
it's like David's got a really weird one where it's like, what do you call it? If it's like, I think you could draw a kid with a dick if it's flaccid,
Mm-hmm.
and that's apparently fine because it's considered autistic. Autistic.
Oh yeah.
I was going to say autistic there, but no, the approach to it's pretty much that.
Yeah.
But then if it's like, but if you post a fully grown guy by himself with an erection, woof, you better believe you're getting your ass banned.
Oh yeah. I think I drew an NSFW picture of a Sonic 93 and I posted it on their website, and it was on there for a while until somebody reported it. Like I mean I've seen people draw things like, you know, girls being wet like down there, and I've seen shit like that. Like that's fine on their end. Like that's okay. It's not going to be taken down. But the standards are just so fucked up.
Yeah. God damn it, Chad. Isn't he like what was he trying what was it like what was he saying in this? Like was he trying to say like you can't have Amy Rose in the chat because she's 12 years old, or was he just trying to defend her or something?
I don't know. I don't really remember, but from my guess, I mean, this was never really. I don't think they fucking. Oh, I can't think right now. I think Dark Daffy was just sharing it because he's on the server too. I don't think he's gonna join because it's being recorded, but I mean, it's because he acknowledged Amy's age, and yeah, she is 12. So
yeah, she is.
it was something that somebody else, I won't say who, mentioned. So I thought I would just get that out there that I do have it for them.
Right. Okay. Any bother.
Yeah. So it's been weird, and I saw JWB's video. I had a conversation with him the other day, talking to him, and I told him that the moment that kind of broke me when I watched his video, the locale archive. I don't know if you've seen it or not.
If it's about him, I would love a link to that. I would just love to just read through all the fucking whacked out shit he's been doing.
Oh yeah, I have that whole video downloaded, and I was gonna use some of it for my.
I'm expecting them to be like our version of fucking Christian or some shit like that.
Black Christian, yeah.
Wait, he's black?
Yes. You didn't know?
Wait, no, because he kept telling like every time he draws like a character that he represents as himself, like it's always white. Like I know like furry maybe you can get away with like the white bunny and all that, but he's done himself as a human before and is like it was Caucasian. I was like, oh, okay, he's like seen as white. I didn't know he was fucking black.
I didn't know either. The first time I talked to him through DMs, I mentioned this in other VC chats, and I even mentioned it with JWB. I had no fucking clue he was black. I thought he was like a young, like, white girl.
Oh, I'm looking at the friggin' what do you call it? The friggin' diaper bloody picture in the bloody thumbnail. Mm-hmm. I remember like really early because I was really sick of him like complaining about how bad his art was, this and the other. Like literally, that was the last thing he did. And I think I knew the artist not the artist, thought it was for my friend Lucky Jack, but it turned out it wasn't for him. So I thought it was his character.
Yeah.
It's just that the character has the same black hair in the red shirt and walks around barefoot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was like it's quite rare to find three of those lining up. So I thought that's what it was for.
Yeah.
So I went back, just did a couple of fixes for him, sent it to him, and he fucking spurged out on us on that. And I was like, this was back when I was like still learning
Oh
how to
yeah.
draw. Like, oh god, I remember that fucking picture.
Yeah. I had a. There was a time whenever Kex on his on his server before he nuked it, he had a favorites chat and I was on it, and I did really like his favorites chat because all he fucking do is just he'd ping you and ask you stupid questions that don't matter, like what's your favorite cartoon villain, or like he's so fucking lonely and desperate for.
Yeah, it is.
Like I don't mind like maybe once every week. It's like I can get over that, but it's if it's like every fucking day, just some stupid question, it gets annoying. But
It was somebody I was talking to where like I found out like that he's still in high school.
yeah, he's
I was like, I am 30. I'm nearly 30. I'm coming up 30 in like a couple of months. I met him when I was like 22, 23. And I was sure that he said he was in his final year of high school, doing his finals for something and getting ready to go off to somewhere else. Like go to a college or something like that.
nope.
And just like I think it was like a couple of days ago, from the person that introduced me to you, they told me he's still in goddamn school. And I
Yeah.
thought, when they said school, I was like, oh, what's he doing? Is he in college? I thought he'd finished college by now. I thought he was like, no, he's not in college. He's not in uni. He's too fucking stupid for that. I was like, you know what, I'm going to believe that. I'm going to take your word on that. That's true. I don't know if that was you that maybe told me that, or was the other person that told me that. Or maybe it was both of you that told me that.
Everybody's getting involved here. Everybody's coming for me now because they're like, "Oh fuck, you've dealt with him. Oh man, he's making a video. We need it. Let's give him as much ammo as possible against this dude. This is gonna be hilarious."
Well, the other thing I've been told is that, like, especially about the other person that like told me about you, is that like the person that told me about you says that he was afraid of like checks, check or whatever the fuck you call him, retard. I'm just gonna call him that. Fuck it.
You can call him anything you want. It's fine.
It's like people saying that he's the scam. I was like, him? What the fuck? He's like, oh, he's got loads of friends. Like, yeah, so fucking what? Don't be fucking afraid of his friends. If you're afraid of his friends,
I'm not
he's
afraid
a
of his
fucking
friends.
coward.
His friends
No,
don't
not you.
even like him, and he doesn't like his friends either. So
Yeah, it's just the person I was telling was like, oh, I'm afraid his friends will come after us. It's like, what fucking friends? If you're afraid of his friends, you're not afraid of him. You're just afraid of what his friends will do.
I mean,
if that's the case, keep the receipts of what the fuck he does and then send them to him, because that's what I do.
yeah. I mean, when you really get down to him, he's just another person. He just kind of lives at a computer desk. Like that's literally his life. I don't.
Like I think I've told you that. Like he gave me this shit like while I was still grieving about my dad, right? Because like last year my dad died of COVID.
Yeah, you mentioned that.
So yeah, and he like gave me shit. It was just like round about like after the funeral, so I was grieving at that point. He got me, especially when I was at my lowest, because I don't know if I told you this, but like somebody had gave me a lot of shit prior. In fact, tried to ruin like my life as in like my career. It's like, you know, it's like literally they got me banned from like every group I was in, and tried telling everyone that I was like of these groups and everyone that I was what do you call it, a woman abuser. They tried telling us I was a sexual harasser, this, that, and the other.
That is
they
so fucking low.
Yeah, they use these chat logs from somebody else and then spreading it around and making alt accounts trying to like build up some banter. They say make it sound like everyone's talking about it, so it must be true, sort of thing. And literally, I got like a friend of mine got a hold of these like these screenshots that they were being sent around and said, "Is this true?" Sent me them, and I sent them the whole raw like chat, and they were like, "Okay, well, I don't see that because that's not there. Okay, you never said that. Okay, that's not true. That's it's like, but it's like right. This is like, and some of these things that they've used here to like get you done. Ooh, hello, buck fucking click.
I mean, fuck. It's the rapture. I'm sorry.
What happened with that was like they just ended up like saying like, and the stuff that try to make you look bad was stuff taken way out of context
Oh
because
yeah.
the person that they tried to do like saying it with did worse stuff with you.
Mm-hmm.
And so okay, and so after that, everyone like just like sort of like said sorry to me, turned against them.
Oh yeah.
But what ended up happening after that was because they tried attacking me during the time I was like grieving over my dad. Like a lot of people came forward telling us all the shit that they had done to them,
Mm-hmm.
and I ended up making a Google Doc on them.
Yeah.
And ever since I've made that Google Doc, people keep coming to me, and that Google Doc just keeps getting bigger and bigger.
Oh
A
yeah.
lot of people do not like this person,
It's
and
it's
just
totally
like how,
embarrassing. Just
yeah, it's
embarrassing for that to happen. I mean, especially during like your lowest point. Like, I'm really
yeah,
sorry that your dad's dead. I'm really sorry. Especially
that's
from a
it.
shitty fucking virus, probably made in some laboratory, a failed
Yeah,
bioweapon. I know all the banter, all that shit. Fuck China.
oh
We need
yeah,
to nuke them. But you know,
oh
I'm
yeah. Well,
really.
the thing was is that like with this person, and also fucking K9X himself,
Oh yeah.
they were fully fucking aware of what was going on with me in my life at that point, and they just didn't fucking care.
Yeah.
Like they went out of their way to fucking make me like to make my fucking life miserable at that point in that time. I mean,
Yeah.
he did it to a lesser degree because he's a fucking idiot. I don't think he had the like. I don't think he knows how to fucking push. Like, I think when you get like when you tell them friggin' oh yeah, don't go pushing this person's buttons, you'll start looking for a switch instead.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? He's like, you're not really going for a button, you're just going for the on and off switch. You're
Yeah.
not really doing much. You're doing something and you're backing off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of funny because whenever you tell him something, you tell him that you have a problem with him, all he really does is just kind of say okay, or something. Like he just kind of nods his head and acts like he's paying attention to you, but when you really give it time, he doesn't know or really care. So
Wait, what was it? Was it you or was it some? Must have been the other guy that sent me the like the bloody autism picture that he drew.
oh yeah, I have it on my Twitter.
Yeah, I saw
From
that
I
and I was like saying, "Oh
Yeah, just
God,
hold on.
this like
Give me a
this
second
so
here.
much." Yeah, put it in the chat.
Yeah, hold on. I was just want to mention G-Fish. If you're gonna stay in this, if you're gonna be here, you might want to mute because it's being recorded. So just a warning for you if you're listening or not. Anyway, go ahead with what you were saying.
Just saying the amount of irony in like that picture alone was like, oh God.
Yeah, it's
Like
funny.
I cringed so hard looking at it. Like I felt like my spine was about to go like in the fucking fetal position. I was cringing that fucking hard.
It's literally like looking inside of a mirror, basically, though.
Yeah,
I felt like rigor mortis was about to fucking set in. So fucking hard. I was cringing at it.
yeah.
Like, oh God, no.
It's definitely not aged well, and that's putting it very, very lightly. It's funny that the guy who's like, "Oh, you're not gonna have a future. Oh, you guys are weird fucks," and then the same dude is like almost 22 years old. He's gonna be that in like 2 or 3 months, and he's still fucking in high school.
Yeah.
It's embarrassing. Like,
It's like you drew that thing with a fucking diaper on, and like all the conversations I've had with him, I'm just thinking in my head, going, "You drew that, but I'm not even 100% sure you dress yourself in the fucking morning." I could see some horrible shit. Like,
yeah. It's very, very weird.
Yeah.
It's like he tries so hard. He tries so hard to be like edgy and shit, but when you really get down to it, I mean, there's really nothing. Like, there's nothing of value there. Like, it's just he just wants to be in that crowd. He wants to be in that ironic crowd, I guess. But he fucking sucks at doing it.
yeah. The thing with him as well is that if he does try and be a bit like of a what do you call it? I think I need myself reverb through somebody there, unless it's me. I think the thing that like I've noticed with him is if he tries to be like a sort of like frontal with you, like forward with you, and trying to be like blunt and be like trying to insult you, it's far too easy to get him riled up. It's like you can ignore everything he says and just see anything, and just I'm pretty sure, right? You might have the chats where he called me a retard and a faggot
Uh huh.
because I called him a gimp. I put no effort into that. You just went absolutely nuts. I'm just thinking, look, if I release these chats online in public, people are gonna see you call me like a gay slur that like everyone on Twitter will rip you apart for, and the hard R word that people are gonna rip you apart for.
Yeah, like
And
Todd
all I did
Raccoon.
was call you a gimp. They're not gonna do shit to me.
I mean, that always kind of annoyed me about the whole. Okay, because I would hop onto him later, but there's some idiot named Todd Raccoon, and he's one of, or he was, I don't know exactly. He's a flip flopper. He was one of Kex's friends, I guess. Even though Kex doesn't fucking like him, so he was on Kex's server, and he had a massive fucking spurgouts about people saying the word faggot or retard.
Right?
Yeah, he's one of those fucking people, and he hates me right now. He absolutely fucking loathes me because I call him fagtard, and he's throughout this whole. It's not the best banter I could come up with because let's be honest, he's not really worth my best. But I mean, it's enough to piss him off, and it's really funny to me.
Yeah.
He's got my Twitter account suspended temporarily. He's been flagging my tweets. His Twitter's locked. He's even DMing people who like follow me.
I fucking hate when people do that. It's like, look, just fucking just report everything. We'll catch him for something, anything. Maybe call Jesus a Jew or something like that. Maybe we can get him for that.
He's talking shit about you, JWB. Watch out. But yeah, he DM'd a whole bunch of people. I think on the one I know in particular because they sent me this in DMs was a Mean Bean Machine, and they also sent this, I believe, to.
Wait, was that a group name?
What?
Was that a group name? Like a Mean Bean Machine?
Oh no, it's just a friend of mine on Twitter. Because she, I don't know, they're trans, so they sent me like DMs over Discord.
Yeah.
About Todd just like he hates drama and he wants to avoid it, but he wants to spread it further. He's playing the victim. It's embarrassing. So far,
people play the victims like.
Yeah. So far, the only person who's really taken it to heart, I think, was Metal Husky. Now, Metal Huskies, I like the guy. I don't like what he does because he was pretty nice to me because I did art for Kex's server when I was doing that whole thing, and whenever I was doing art for people, he gave me the most heartfelt thank you for the art I did. Yeah, and he's really into like furry ass, all that shit. He's one of those people. And
he can't differentiate the difference between reality and fantasy or something like that. That type of person.
He's one of those people who really likes just furry ass, like just furry booties and shit. That's what he likes.
He gets into it too much.
Yeah.
What's that? I could see a bit of skin there. It's from a human. Get it away from me.
Yeah.
Is that a shaved chip? No, it's human. No.
Ugh, skin. Ugh. Ugh, get that faggot shit away from me.
Oh, hey girl, show me a bit of fluff.
Yeah, needs fluff. Need that fluff. In the morning, but yeah.
Lamau. Fair ass. Hey, thanks, G-Fish.
G-Fish.
I hope my accent's making the video good for you as well, because a Tom accent can make like stuff sound really entertaining. So I was like, I'll run with that.
Yeah. So he was the only one that he was the one who kind of went for it. He's not really involved in drama. Like I can't.
You keep yourself out of it. It's good.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I can understand why he wouldn't. I tried DMing him to get him to join my server a while back whenever I first started this early, but he never responded. So I have no idea. But Todd Raccoon basically destroyed that small friendship I had with him.
Yeah.
Just to be a dick. And he's still like commenting and talking about me. And he locked his Twitter. I already mentioned that. But that's the shit he's been doing right now. So,
Jesus.
Just playing the victim. I look forward. People ask me this. Are you gonna shit on him in the video? Fuck yes, I am. I want the the video to stay on K9X exclusively, but for an intermission, I'm definitely going to take the piss out of him because he fucking deserves it. He's one
You're
of
gonna
those
do the
people.
intermission with the bloody Monty Python music, eh?
Uh huh. Yeah, because he's one of those people. He spurts out about annoyance and he takes things at face value. And whenever he talks shit about you, he'll block you so you can't reply back to him. He's one of those.
Oh, he's one of those.
Yep.
Oh, fucking hell.
Mm-hmm.
I hate people like that. But like, literally with people like that, I find ways to just contact them right away. Like, I like normally find out there's a place they haven't blocked me, so I'll just fucking unload it there and just be like, there you go, bitch, you can't reply to me now.
I've been wanting to do that for a while. I've been saying I should, but I don't. I don't really use the block button. The only time I've ever blocked anybody, like aside from Steam, on DeviantArt, the only person I've really blocked was K9X, and I only blocked him temporarily because everybody says that I left a big message on his server before he nuked it. He nuked it because of me, his new one.
Yeah.
Everybody calls it the truth bomb because it's like 4 pages in Open Office, and it's on my Twitter if you want to go see it and read it. It's pretty long, but
I got time. I got time. I can read it.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to think. Actually, do I actually accidentally still have him added on Steam? Or did I give him shit and then he just deleted me on this as well? So,
I don't know. I had him on Steam for a while. I mentioned to you in DMs about me giving him that hat.
Yeah, I remember you telling us you gave him like a $100 hat or something like that, and he just went,
yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, thanks for the gift, loser. That's basically what he was like.
Yeah, thanks for the money, dummy. I don't know if he still has it in his inventory. I am an idiot for giving him that.
I was just gonna say, because you just said that. Have you heard about him, by the way, Dockside Phil?
Yeah, I follow him on and off. Last time I heard, he was going bankrupt or something.
You know him, the new current one. Twitch has unpartnered him. They don't want anything to do with him. He's not earning any money from Twitch anymore. I said all this money, but like people were complaining in chat that they couldn't send him money.
You know, it's funny. Like, I agree with Medicare that he's like a cockroach. Like anything bad that happens to him, he just keeps rebounding. He gets caught jacking off on stream. He comes back. Machinima drops him. He loses partnerships. He's still around.
Well, the thing I've noticed is that like whenever somebody does drop him or something happens to him like that, something bad usually happens. Like when YouTube demonetized them entirely, they had the adpocalypse right after that.
Yeah.
And when they dropped them from Machinima, they went bankrupt like 2 weeks later, and they had to shut down.
To be fair, Machinima needed to go fucking bankrupt.
They did, and it was like, what was the other one? It was like originally he was streaming on Twitch when it was called Justin TV.
Yeah.
And when he left to go back on the YouTube, because they offered them a bit more money, they technically went bankrupt, got bought out, and got rebranded to Twitch. So all him being demonetized and apparently he's going to YouTube now again. But if he's doing that, I think that's all that's done is start the countdown for fucking Twitch.
Yeah, I remember that he lost his AdSense account the first time because he was begging his followers to like interact with his ads, which is violation of the AdSense program. I'm pretty sure I think that's what happened the first time. So I'm surprised.
Yeah, that was. I found that out off the fucking Sons of Kojima.
Yeah.
The less said about them, the better. Anyways,
yeah, we'll go out and build water wells in Africa for that.
Yeah. Oh fucking hell! You knew about that? Oh god.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Whenever, because I never really watched his streams or anything because I have taste. Instead, I just watched like you
watch people talk shit about him because it was more entertaining.
Yeah, like Medicare. Whenever he was doing Brightside Bob, I watched that. I watched his streams. Sometimes I go back and rewatch them because it's really funny watching Phil fuck up and hearing Medicare Smoker laugh.
Yeah, I still like that little animated video they did where they made him look like a potato where he's picking up that lass from hospital and all that.
Oh yeah, I love that video.
That video is amazing because the talk about because like when he's like still doing the stream when he gets home, he's left her in the car.
Yeah. I love the I was on Medicare stream. I was looking back over that. I was doing that live, and he went over the same guy who made that video also made a DSP puppet. And it looks just like him. It's little Egg Burnell. It's so perfect.
I love the slow beef videos as well, where he's just like doing food reviews as him.
Yeah.
He's like the one where he's doing a Subway video and it's like his neighbors do like cutting the grass and all that. So he's just like it's fading out while he's yelling at his window, telling the neighbors to fuck off.
He's so damn stupid. I love it.
Yeah, it's brilliant.
Or the video he made whenever he tried to cook. Remember that one? He tried to make bacon egg sandwiches or something.
Oh, he poured all the fucking grease down his toilet.
Yeah, he flushed fucking bacon grease down the toilet.
Yeah, that's fucking hell. That's gonna destroy the plumbing for that entire apartment complex.
And then he had a piece of bread and he fucking dropped it in the floor after walking to the bathroom. Don't know where the fuck. Oh my god.
Yeah, your sandwich's not quite complete without a bit of turd fecal matter on it.
Oh, my bread just hit the floor. God damn it.
Oh god, this turd's spreadable. That's brilliant.
Gives it extra texture. Don't tell him.
Have we detoured a bit too much from the original conversation? Yeah.
Yeah, it's okay. I like.
We'll go back if you want.
Yeah, I like brief intermissions. It's cool.
Yeah.
What the hell was I saying?
Dark side Phil for a bit. That's awesome.
But okay, I was mentioning Todd Raccoon, but I don't really have anything else to say about
The
him.
name's familiar. Does he have a fur finny or something like that? I feel like his name's like familiar. Well, like look him up, we'll find out about his art or something like that.
I don't know, but I know he has a Twitter. I know he has a DeviantArt and his YouTube channel. I posted the comment he left to me on YouTube earlier this morning, and I think it's in the drama chat. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, where's that one here? Drama there again.
Yeah, it's in there. Because I'm fed up with his bullshit. Because he wants to be done with me, but he keeps spurging out about me. So I'm very confused. I'm pretty fed up.
Just calls himself G. All right.
Yeah, that's his name. He couldn't. That's his creativity. That's all he can come up with.
He just touched the keyboard once. He went, "Yay me!"
Yeah.
Oh god.
Oh, is just something else. But yeah, I dropped the truth bomb on K9X. That's what everybody calls it, but I don't like calling it that. I just call it my message. The only message I kind of haven't shared on the server too much yet, except for the K9X chat, which is just a hidden chat for the refugees, people from K9X's server who don't really want to be censored for my video, which I can respect that. It's fine, because I can understand not wanting a fucking bike helmet wearing retard going after you.
Yeah.
But the only thing I didn't really post is the fuck you bomb I dropped on him a few days ago, which I went at him pretty hard with that one. I think I have it here like somewhere. I'll see if I can post it. Where is it? But I was just fed up with his bullshit.
Yeah, I think everyone tends to at the minute. People just don't normally like drop everything that he does on like in the public or anything like that, because normally they don't have to, because usually he's just really easy to get rid of, to just piss off and then get rid of.
Yeah.
But like just because cause some people said that they're afraid of him. I was like, why are you afraid of him? It's like, oh, it's because he's friends and all. It's like, I don't have to be fucking afraid of his friends. Fuck off. Just don't give a shit about his friends.
I mean, what are they gonna do exactly to you? There it is.
They'll give it. What the fuck?
Yep, there it is. There's the fuck
Oh,
you
that's
bomb.
the name, Spongy Boy.
Yep.
Okay, right.
So
I was trying to fucking search up on it, Spongy Boy. Yeah.
Yeah, I mentioned this with JWB about some of his artwork he did now. I think I mentioned the horse fuck picture that he did.
Oh yeah.
Post shower. I just found this thing. Post shower.
Excuse me.
Right, for a guy that wants to do like NSFW, he doesn't really do like.
He doesn't
good
do
job.
a very good.
What the fuck, Franny and a bunch of dicks. What the fuck's that? Those are the skinny. What the fuck are those dicks? Are those mushrooms?
They're needle dicks.
The fucking mushrooms. Who milked these mushrooms?
Sorry, mate. I was out there milking me some mushrooms out there. You know, have me a little bit of jolly good time out there.
I'm pretty sure you don't draw nipples as pimples. I'm pretty sure you don't do that. I mean, I definitely don't do that. The fuck?
Yeah.
What's the fucking following like? How many fucking people follow him? Let's have a look.
He's got about, I think, over 1,000 followers on Twitter, I think.
Right. Recent watchers. He's got 553 watchers on here, and he's watching. Wait, why is he watching what? Right? Why is he watching 1,152 people on FA? Why is he watching double the amount that watch him?
He's a clout chaser.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, it's like every time he fucking hits F5 on his fucking thing, it must fucking explode.
Yeah, anybody who's like even slightly below him in terms of like talent or viewership, he turns them down.
Yeah, that's probably why he doesn't like fucking splurging out on me too much, because I'm just currently sitting at, let's have a look, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm currently sitting at 769, so that's an alright amount. But if you go on my DeviantArt profile, I've got like over 2,000, so even if you say, oh yeah, I'm more popular, it's like, look, I could just pull up my DeviantArt numbers. I fucking outnumber you no matter what.
Yeah, I don't have many followers on DeviantArt or whatever, but I have about 1,000 on YouTube right now.
Nice.
So,
I mean, we up them ladders. Soon we'll get them videos monetized.
Yeah, I decline that. I'm not doing that. I don't really.
Yeah.
Do you have any idea how hard it is to actually like try to make money like talking about people or just giving your opinions on YouTube now? It's fucking embarrassing.
Yeah. Also, like you probably wouldn't be able to get monetized from me if I was in a video. You'd be able to get it monetized anyways. The amount of times you have to friggin' censor every time. I swear, it's like this guy's like 99% beeps, 1% word.
Yeah, if I ever chose to like monetize my videos or content, I'd probably do it either with Patreon or just do it through donations because that'd be better. But they probably try to shut me down.
Shadow Legends.
Yeah,
we're shitting on this guy for a day.
I mean, I don't really care much for making videos fucking with people anymore. Because, I mean, I kind of taken a back seat because I care more about my artwork.
Say again, sorry? G-Fish got a good one there. Can you imagine Bag doing a roundabout fag towards and then immediately follow up with stamps.com?
Stamps. Yeah, that'd be my sponsor.
It's your boy, Raid Shadow Legends.
Yeah, I'll talk about. I'll talk about some weird fetish tard he tried to groom somebody, and then I'll get an ad for Ashley Madison or some shit. Like that's the sponsor. Are they still up? I have no idea. I'm pretty sure they're still up.
So what were we saying about your art, Noah?
Yeah, I mean, Raid Shadow Legends. Raiding shadows. Yes, that's perfect.
We'll get a Discord group together. We'll raid Shadow Legend up bloody Kegs' friggin' server. Get him deleted.
Yes.
Bring in the goal, lads. Bring it in off live leaks. We'll get Discord to delete that server.
just flood it. Just flood it with just spam. Just nothing. Like all the like every single chat. Just flood it with shit like that.
We just get so many people that are just like fully reported to bloody Discord. Discord just gets one notification, looks deleted.
Yeah. What the hell was I saying though? Fuck. I'm having too much fun.
Yeah, sorry.
Fuck me.
4 people join my group, nice.
But where the hell was I? It was fucking you know, all the stuff I've done for him, like all the art I did, the time I spent. Like the thing that really broke me when with Kex is that he has the vent chat. Did he have his vent chat on the server that you were on?
He totally did. I'm pretty sure that's like where like I started like looking to see all the shit that he was deleting.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty sure that's what I was bringing up. It might, if you're like, considering like you were like agreeing with everything you seen you knew about that. I'm assuming you'd have the screenshots for that, alright? So I won't bother with it unless you want us to go grab them for you.
Yeah.
But like, I'm pretty sure it was over like him deleting shit, and I thought like because he kicked his and he left me the invite to get straight back in. I just love that because when you join his chat, the thing that says you've just joined this chat is in another room. He never fucking checks, so you can just join back in and just have a look around before you figures you're back in.
Yeah. But he had he had event chat, and then I wasn't on his server, so I don't know anything about this. I only have like what you and other people will tell me. So I know that he had a new one on his other server, and he would post shit about, you know, how he's lonely and how his family thinks he's a monster and all that shit.
Well, I feel sorry for his family.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure his mom didn't push the pillow on his face hard enough whenever he went to sleep. Where's this Herculean strength coming from?
What are you screaming for?
Oh God. Okay, that's
just getting her thoughts in her head, just come into her, just when she's holding the pillow, just put. You can do this. Just put the pillow on his head and just count to 100. It's easy.
like she sneaks up on him with like a baseball bat, and she hits him, and he's like, you know, like when a baby doll or something, like it just kind of just deforms a little bit, and then it just goes back to normal. That's what I imagine happened.
Sometimes when I like try to rile people up, especially on Twitter, when I rile them up, like I like call them idiots. It's like, I'm pretty sure when you were a baby, you weren't dropped on your head. I'm pretty sure your mother just beat you with a brick. I'm pretty sure he did have that case, and I'm pretty sure he beat the brick. We used him to break the brick.
She put him in a fucking like pillowcase and flung him around. She wanted to join the Olympics. It was her practice.
Trying to get rid of him, stuffed it into a potato launcher, just fight him out.
Yeah, but anyway, his vet chat, he would go off about all kinds of shit. The one that I know about knowing about he's still in high school is that he goes off about getting a GED, which
right. If you get a G, when I was in school, if you got a G, it's because you turned up. But you didn't put your fucking name on the thing.
Yeah, he was
it's like literally a G.
He wanted to get his like GED, which I don't know if you know what that is, but it's just like a way to get out of high school or whatever. It's like the dropout method or whatever.
25. I think he's 25. I was 23 when I fucking met him. Fucking nearly 30. What the fuck's he still doing in school?
You know, about the whole, maybe because you know, it's been, I think I mentioned I don't think I mentioned it here, but I mentioned his kinda response to the "Are you a pedophile?" comment that was from JWB's video.
Yeah.
Yeah, so somebody, he had characters, they were like 16 or 15 or whatever.
Oh, these are high school ones.
Uh-huh. So yeah, so it just leads into my theory that he's staying in high school because that's his hunting ground. He's old enough to buy alcohol on his own. So that's his ultimate goal. That's what he wants.
He just goes to the school. Hey kids, want a beer?
How do you do, fellow kids?
Nice dog. So mine's a dark side Phil.
Want to come and suck the heads? So
just
yeah.
reminds me of the friggin' what do you call it? It's like the vape and thing that you can do for kids. Hey kids, want a nicotine addiction? No. How about if I made it taste like mango?
Yeah. He'll be a great father. I'm pretty sure he'll raise him right.
I guarantee as well because of the way he's like. Obviously, with like the way he goes on, he's obviously got some mental deficiency or something like that. He's got something like that.
Yeah.
But like like find out when people have mental deficiencies like that, they have like their bodies like doesn't quite grow in certain areas. Like
yeah.
I guarantee there's kids in that school that probably grow a more convincing beard than what he would or something like that.
Yeah, I mean it's funny to me because in Vent Chat he'd also go off about how he has autism and how he wants to be treated the same as everybody else, but whenever people do treat him the same, he fucking spurgs out. It's like fucking Christ, dude, make up your goddamn mind. What do you want?
That's the yeah. I'll say that about the friggin' autism. Like normally when I find out people have autism, I'll give them the I'll give them the benefit of the doubt. Like I've got to fix like Nintendo products for kids with autism and all, so I know what the conditions of the stuff and like what they're capable of and all that. And I
Yeah.
know like sometimes like the parents will just probably push it on, make it sound as bad as they can. So I'll give them a bit of sympathy for that. But
Yeah.
like the way he goes on, and like you'd feel like you got to give him a bit of sympathy, but then you see what he does, and you're like, you don't deserve fucking sympathy,
Yeah.
especially what you do for people that do actually have autism.
Uh-huh. I mean, I think a good portion of his members on his server, they do have autism. I mean, it's been debated. Autism runs in my family too. My brother had it. One of my cousins on my dad's side, he's got it, and it's been debated if I have it. But I don't really care because it shouldn't be a fucking excuse, a get out of jail free card, just to
Yeah.
do whatever
Well,
I want.
what do you call it? I've got ADHD. I don't know if it's came off that I might have ADHD or something like that in the chat.
I do
But
too.
yeah. But like I've had people like, especially people with autism, say, "Oh, you got ADHD. That means you got autism too." I was like, "No, it's not autism. I got told by my doctor it's not autism. I've got a severe case of ADHD. So I remember when I was in high school, they told me I had to take fucking medication for it, and I didn't like it.
Oh
Which,
yeah.
yeah, I'll tell you about this by the way. When I used to go, it's like when I was in high school and I had to take my medication, they like it used to turn us into a zombie.
Oh
So
yeah.
what I used to do was when I used to take the medication when I left the house, and I'd have my friends meet me up on the bus, pass me a 2 liter bottle of Pepsi, and I used to chug that shit before I got to fucking school, so it just counted the effects.
Oh. Yeah.
It's like this medication isn't working. It's like, well, if it's not working, we'll just take them off it. Get it. I don't have to be a zombie anymore.
Yeah. It's I've never been on medicine for that, so I can't really say, but I can blow past, people having like mental problems, like because it shouldn't be an excuse. That's kind of the whole thing. It shouldn't be an excuse for shitty behavior.
Yeah, it is.
Where the hell we went off topic again. Where
Yeah,
was
sorry.
I
Well, we're talking about well, technically we're talking about like him being on like with like I
Oh,
think he might be
right.
autistic and all that. I think that's why we're going the ADHD and stuff like that. So
Yeah,
it might be still on track.
Yeah, I was talking about him like flip flopping. He wants to be treated the same as everybody else, but whenever he does, he spurgs out.
And takes it
But
on the people that are like that. And like, you
uh-huh.
fuck what?
Yeah. So I was in DMs with him,
Huh?
and I was telling him like, look, man, I told him kindly but firmly that you need to get rid of that chat because that chat's gonna come back and it's gonna bite you in the ass.
Oh,
And it doesn't help that oh, hey hair, make sure you mute if you don't. This is being recorded, so if you don't want to, there you go. If you
nope,
don't
he's done it again. Oh no,
You smooth
we heard his
brain.
voice.
You dummy. But anyway,
FBI, we got him.
yeah, I got him. Yeah, take that hair. Anyway, DMs. I was telling him in DMs, look, man, you need to get rid of that chat. Or at least if you're not going to, at least delete your messages or keep those, private messages off because it's gonna bite you.
Yeah.
It's gonna really fuck you over. And he acknowledged it, and he even said that somebody did this on another server, on somebody else's server. He did. I had the screenshots. I'll pull them up sometime later because it's still not working very good. So I told him that, and his vent chat was gone. Or was it? So, the whole entire thing, I saw JWB's video around the time I was on his server, and I even mentioned that being on his server, I wasn't going to stay on it long because I wasn't really interested in being around him much. I said I would, I joined it, and then blah 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 blah. But eventually, I saw JWB's video, and I was like, I was kind of livid. I felt duped, but I mean, it was years ago. It was like 2017 when that all that shit happened. So I kind of thought that JWB wasn't being nice enough to him. That was my thing. I was gonna try to be nice to Kex and try to actually help him.
Yeah. You get the Timothy and you try and do something from it. Like,
Uh-huh.
just turns it back on you and you're like, I wish I never fucking bothered now, like, to be fair.
Yeah. So, and the thing that really pushed that forward was because he got rid of his vent chat, because I thought he was learning. I thought he was going to learn from, his mistakes. And I started liking him a bit more. I wasn't going to control his life or anything. I really wanted him to just do some things a little bit better. Like, it would help him in the long run, or at least it would be like a good push, because I kind of like the idea of giving somebody a chance. Like
Oh, yeah. I
like
believe in pricing you out sort of deal.
yeah, like
Like,
like Sammy Classic Sonic fan. You know that
yeah.
guy?
Yeah.
You freaking fricks. Yeah. Like he's like with him, he's mellowed down. He's a lot nicer. I mean, I even mentioned this in my chat with JWB, that he apparently went to school and shared his lowlights with his kids in school.
Wait, what?
He went to school and shared his videos of him like spurging out to a bunch of kids, unempathetic, not even fully developed kids. He has bigger fucking balls than I do. I would never fucking do that ever. I would lock that shit in a box and fucking throw it down the Niagara Falls or some shit, and then I would go down, let it wash up on shore, let it dry off, and fucking burn it. I would never let somebody know my faggotry like that, especially in school.
Yeah.
But I wanted to give him a chance to, to try to just give him a chance to better himself. And that's kind of why I stayed.
Yeah.
That's why I stayed. He had pizza.
my harrowing story.
He had pizza. It was fucking delicious. Anyway, so that's one of the reasons why I stayed. And I gave him that gift. I did art for him on his server. I did art for, people on his server like Leo Llama, Big Pix, Metal Husky I mentioned earlier, and
Yeah.
Alduin. And the thing is, I'm not particularly crazy about them. Like, I like them because they're pretty nice, and I did it. I just did it just to be nice.
A lot of the stuff he gets is just people having sympathy for him, and he just fucking ruins it straight away. Like,
He ruins it. So eventually, I was on a server. It was just a normal day, and somebody on his server, I don't remember who. I got the screenshots. They were talking about one of their messages got deleted, and Eva in one of the chats said, "Oh, it's because you posted it in vent chat again, and that's why it was gone." And I was like, "What?" And I typed out, "I thought Kex deleted the vent chat." He didn't delete the vent chat. Shocker, he didn't fucking do it. This entire time, he muted me from the vent chat.
so he made sure they didn't fucking say, "Oh, for fuck's sake."
Yep. Yeah, he did that.
I'm a changed man, I swear. All I did, like, if I'm not cheating on you, I swear. All I did, I put the glasses on your eyes so you couldn't see. I told the woman that came in the room that you were blind.
I hid it in my fucking closet, I did. You couldn't see it, because I think you're fucking stupid. Which... yeah.
It's sly that he did that. Jesus.
Yeah.
To be honest, I didn't, like, I'm gonna say that it's kind of smart that he did something like that, to pull the wool over your eyes, but also equally dumb that he took that method of doing it.
Because, I mean, the lie's gonna come out eventually, and it did. And it fucking bothered me. It really fucking bothered me. And, I had plans on doing a video about him, but I was gonna do it, like, as a redemption story. Like, that's how I was gonna do it, because I thought he was changing. And I started liking him more.
Be redeemed. He's too fucking selfish for that shit.
Yeah, I found out in hindsight. I found out a little too late. I missed that hat. I missed that hat. I could have sure its value's destroyed. It was like $200 when I got it the first time. So
Yeah.
even though because TF2's economy is all fucked up,
Yeah.
and it doesn't help. It doesn't help that I have another hat in my inventory that's worth more than that. So,
Oh, well, it's a good thing you didn't give him that one then.
oh no, I wouldn't.
I'm pretty sure the term is three strikes and you're out, but I'm pretty sure he's probably swung 3 times on a miss. I'm pretty sure the umpire got sick and took the bat from just beating with the fucking bat.
He started swinging. He started swinging when he just left the. What the fuck is that? I don't watch baseball or anything like that because I'm straight. No, but you know,
swing and a miss.
he's swinging his way to the plate or whatever, and then he keeps swinging.
Take me out to the ball game.
Like that one scene from Problem Child, like whenever he goes to the,
the movie.
Yeah, he just keeps swinging.
He's just fucking cracking everyone in the nuts.
Yeah.
Oh god, I gotta watch that movie again. I fucking love that.
Yeah, I used to like that movie too. I'm surprised it has like a 0%. Is that the one that has the 0% of Rotten Tomatoes? I don't remember.
It is. It's like people say it's an absolute terrible movie. It's like no, it wasn't a terrible movie. It was an entertaining movie.
Yeah, like they did the same thing with they did the same thing with Return of the Living Dead too, and I thought that I used to like that movie.
The thing I don't get is I was just say with movies like that is like people will give it a 0 and be like, oh yeah, it's terrible. It's like, oh yeah, it is bad. This and it's like, okay, like I think this is one of them exceptions where you don't read this like any other movie, just appreciate it as its own thing.
Yeah,
and it's like the people that like make frigging Godzilla reviews and going, well, I didn't like the human part of the story. It's like nobody goes to a Godzilla film to watch the fucking humans.
Yeah, exactly. Like
you go down the humans to see from their perspective. Then you see Godzilla knock the shit out of King Ghidorah.
Yeah, I love Return of the Living Dead like part 1. It's one of my favorite movies. The second one I like, but you know, I don't think it deserves like a 0. Like I can appreciate, like I can laugh. I can laugh at like Dr. Mendel, fucking the 2 returning guys. I can laugh at them too. And I still like the first movie, even though Brian Peck is a confirmed pedophile.
Oh god. No.
Oh yeah. He worked with Dan Schneider, just for context.
Fucking yeah, feet boy.
Yeah. Hold her tighter, she's a fighter, Schneider. Yeah.
Yeah, fucking like. Yeah, you see the stuff like what do you call it? The blonde lass from iCarly, where she actually came out and made a video about him.
Jeanette McCurdy?
Yeah, that's it. She came out and fucking made a video and was like, yeah, he clearly did something to her. He clearly did.
I mean, there's so many like allegations about him. I'm not really shocked, but anyway, we're getting off topic again.
Yeah, I was gonna say, maybe the parents might think, oh, they're in for the money, but like, if Robbie Downey Jr. is getting involved in this, then yeah, it's gotta be fucking true because if he's saying it, it's gotta be it.
So, where the hell was I? I mentioned I regret giving him that hat. I let him keep it. I didn't even ask for it back because it's like whatever. Like I could fucking buy another one. But yeah, all that shit happened. I was like, heel turn. Like, okay, fuck this dude. I'm not gonna cut him any slack. And for a while before I dropped the truth bomb, I was going through, I was screenshotting shit, and one of Kex's server boosters, he was doing this little art thing that he was doing. I think it was Sony Boy. Yeah, it was Sony Boy.
Hey, he's in your chat.
Yeah, he's right there. He's on the unverified thing over there in the corner. Where he belongs.
Sonny Boy, come on down!
Come on down, Sonny Boy. Come on down here with me and my friends.
Come on, Sonny Boy, come on down. I'll give you a PlayStation 5. I got them at my workplace.
Yeah, well, yeah, you'll come down and you'll win it. You'll have to play a game of Tickle My Pickle first.
Jesus, I'm just looking at my fucking PlayStation. It's fucking coated in fucking dust. Jesus Christ. Show us how much I play it.
I don't play PS4. I'm on PC. But anyway,
Oh, it's a PlayStation 5. I've got one.
I don't
I got it
got
handed me. Oh, it was given to me for free at work, so I was like, yeah, I'll fucking take that. Sweet.
a free PS5.
Yep.
Aren't you lucky?
But,
Here I
yep.
am still trying to buy I'm still trying to buy one of the new RTX graphics cards, and they're still fucking sold out, and it's been like months.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna see. You're probably gonna hate me even more for this because if I want a graphics card, I just ask them at work, and they get in contact with Epic Games. We just get them sent in from Epic Games.
Ooh. Oh, give me indigestion. Oh,
Yeah,
that's not
'cause,
fair. It's not
The
fair.
reason why, it's really not fair because the reason why is because the guy that used to work with us now does like all the bloody all the networking and all that for them. Like as well, he's like really there's no way to whatever fire him because like literally he doesn't fucking sleep. He just loves doing work for them. Like he will go to another country to fix their problem for them just because he wants to go over and fix it for them. So literally, he's on good terms with us. We just get shit from it, so we're very fortunate on that, especially with the position he's in.
Yeah. So okay, we've gone off topic long enough.
Sorry.
It's okay. It's my fault too. It's okay. I cry alone at night. So fucking Sony Boy was one of Kex's server boosters, and he was offering to do free art for people. He was doing one of those challenge things. And nobody was paying him much mind, especially Kex. Nobody.
Yeah.
He's paying to keep the server. He's paying to make the server better, and this is the way he gets treated. And I was pretty fucking livid, because it's like he's so fucking ungrateful that I mean the whole thing is I mentioned this earlier. Kex doesn't give a shit if you're under him. If you're under him in one of two ways, in viewers or in talent. He's not going to have anything to do with you.
Yeah.
And Sony
probably
Boy
why he always freaks out whenever I kick off him.
Yeah. So, and you know, he looks up to me. I know Kex did for a while. He doesn't anymore, and I really hope he doesn't. He's gonna have nightmares about me like he does with JWB. I shared that with him when I was talking to him. He actually has nightmares about JWB. I swear to God.
Damn.
If you want to share that.
This is gonna give him a fucking panic attack when you find it. Oh God, it's the people that hate me the most now. No.
Yeah. Fucking. Oh my! I can't get over that. It's still hilarious to me that he has like fucking vivid nightmares about. He has the screenshot. JWB. If you want to share it, you can. But fucking, it's embarrassing. Like he looks up to me like he first met me whenever I started doing Sonic 93 the movie. Yeah, there it is.
Right.
Fucking
Dream just lost it. Yeah, comes out of me on Twitter. Nasty comments on one of my tweets. And trust me, this is the first time I've had that. You know what? I'm gonna read this out again. I'm gonna read this out in full. I'm gonna read this out and try to just imitate him. God damn it! I remember last night. I dream about GWB lashes fans out on me on Twitter. And they left a bunch of nasty comments on one of my tweets. And trust me, this isn't the first time I've had bad dreams about GWB. Fucking hell, he found some family fans. Found him. Shush, nigga. Let's see what he said. Things like that sound like an omen. Otherwise, he's so well in your mind's memory of him come through. What? I'm losing fucking track. Am I reading these correctly, or are they just like not typing these out properly? That's pretty scary. I'd say I'd say you're justified in feeling that given he has gone after you. He did to me too, but I faced worse, so I have a gut for it. Oof, that guy is such a bastard.
He's such a bastard, but I still join his server and try to talk to him. Like,
oh God, I have nightmares about him. Oh, hi, buddy.
It's bullshit. I did not do this. I did not. Oh, hi, Chris.
Oh, hi, WB.
Yes.
Hi, Stuggy.
Hi. Hi there. You want to come and drink some tea with me?
You know, until he ever says something tells me this has something to do with him bottling his problems and grudge. Yeah, he fucking does do that.
Uh-huh.
Because I used to have similar problems, but granted, and shit. If he bottles his problems up, I'm pretty sure his bottle's about the equivalent of a fucking shot glass. Because it doesn't take much to make him fucking go off, like.
Now the tears start rolling. Like anytime, anything beyond just, just what. Even if you're honest with him, even if you tell him like kindly, he still will flip out. The only thing I regret not doing on his server was hopping in VC and talking to him. I never actually talked to him like face to face like now.
I'd be so if I had that opportunity, I'd be so tempted right now to just give him shit.
I would probably break down and I'd just dissect him, but it wouldn't be worth it because, you know, JWB did the same thing too, and look where that got him. Just nothing.
I'd probably do something like just try to like irritate him, just probably like irate him or something like that. I'm like fucking like deep throat me fucking studio mic. Trying to
I'd probably pick up my Blue Yeti and beat the fuck out of my face with it because I'm tired of talking to this dude. This is like, God damn it, can't you oh, you idiot, I'm trying to help you. But
fucking listen, will you? For God's sake, we're trying to help. You just I think I'm pretty much past trying to help him. Or at least trying to. I've given him loads of chances. I don't know why Candy fucking keeps giving him chances. I wish she just fucking dumped them the moment she dumped the fucking community.
yeah.
But then again, I don't think she can dump him because she does dump him. He somehow worms his way back in, and I think that's probably the problem.
Yeah.
Maybe she's too forgiving, and he's just too friggin' wormy.
Uh-huh.
I think she is too forgiving that. So yeah, because you know, in that fucking one call, she was like, "Hey, dad, man, it's okay," you know.
Yeah, JWB, your mic's a little quiet. I can barely hear you. I'm sorry. Like, I have your volume up, like, almost all the way. Sorry.
Hey, that's JWB.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm JW.
Oh, sorry, man. I didn't realize.
Oh, my God. It's
the
Jesus.
legend himself.
It's Jesus. It's the rapture. Repent, motherfuckers.
That's what the J stands for.
Yeah.
Oh, I turned my thing up to like 100, so.
Yeah, there you go. That's much better.
JWB. Jesus wins, bitch.
Shit. Famine. Great. I didn't repent hard enough.
I mean, there was literally like one call down that I literally spoke out, and then literally because we was just telling him like for 3 hours what he was doing wrong. And he was like, "Can you please tell me what I'm doing wrong?" And I was like, "We've been telling you for 3 fucking hours, Bun."
Uh-huh.
So you're the British one.
I'm the British one, yeah.
Yep, and I'm the Johnny.
I'm a meritard.
I am basically, I'm saying I'm the Geordie. I'm saying it like because he's British, he knows I'm lower class, but he knows I've got a lot of cracking good shit to say.
And he knows I'm American, so he knows I'm stupid as fuck. So, it's okay.
To be honest, I'm surprised you can understand. There's a lot of people. Wait, no, most people say that I sound Irish, or they can't understand what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
To which whenever they say I sound Irish, they say I'm a fucking Irish. Yeah. Right, what are we talking about again? Fucking hell, I went off track there.
We
got distracted by the legend that is JWB or JBW.
The man, the myth.
Get me mixed up there.
Man, the myth, the legend. Yeah, but we were talking about like I don't think I would last long in VC or anything with him because I'd probably break down because whenever I did the whole truth bomb thing, I told him that I wasn't in character when I did it. I didn't say, "Oh, this is bag talking. Oh, this is Davis," which is my alt persona for my other YouTube account. It's stupid, I know. I told
Davis, you got Vmon hanging around with you? That's the only Davis I know, to be fair.
No, it's not important anyway. I told them this was basically like none of my personas. Like, this is me. This is Jake talking. Like,
yeah.
I use my actual name just to say. And I told him I basically just broke down everything. Like, just how I felt on the server and how betrayed I felt. And I made a bunch of predictions. And from VCs with other people from Kex's server, who also, by the way, most of them don't really like him or are very mixed. So his friends don't really like him that much. And some of the so there's no reason to be really afraid of him because they don't really like him that much either. Like, I mean, some of them are a little more positive than others. I'm not gonna say who because they want to be anonymous.
Yeah.
But they don't really like him. They don't really agree with what he does, and they kind of want to be over him, but they still keep coming back to him, which I think is just.
It kicks off. I keep getting this impression that people think he's like Leatherface without the fucking chainsaw. We can't get any fucking sense out of him. Thank God he doesn't have the chainsaw.
But yeah, his friends don't really they don't really like him that much, and I made a bunch of predictions. I predicted his server would be nuked. That came true. I predicted that he would ignore all the shit I did for him. Like, I really tried. I've mentioned this multiple times. I did want us to be friends. I told him that I didn't really care much for internet friends, but I kind of lied. Because I'm an idiot. Because I wanted to give him a chance. I really wanted to give him a chance to, turn himself around and... But
sometimes your kindness can get what do you call it? Sometimes your kindness can just be taken advantage of, and like sometimes it just takes you. You just need something to take you just a little bit too far again. No, fuck you.
And the kicker was that when I got through a JWB's video, I mentioned I had a whole bunch of index cards about all the shit, just short little timestamps of all the stuff from his video because his video is very long. It's just. Like, just to give you some context, there was an interview when I was doing Sonic 93 the movie. There was an interview with one of Ruth, which is Sonic 93's former friends, and I had about 4 cue cards. They were pretty decent sized ones about all the shit he's done, but about all the shit she did and all the shit that they said.
Yeah.
But with Kex, I had about 7 or 8. I might have to use the bathroom for a second. Give me a sec. I'm sorry.
Yeah, anyway.
Okay, we're back on. All right.
Did he know he was flirting with a femboy?
Hey, sorry, I was busy taking me as a fucking shit. I was right. Hey, a big nice skid mark down the middle. Oh yeah, it's very, very nice. Sorry. I've been on painkillers because I sprained my back this week, so they have weird side effects. So
I'm just gonna say as well. I've just noticed some of these backgrounds. Is he stealing some of these backgrounds? Like, was all.
What?
He's definitely not drawing them.
I think I asked this once on the Kex chat. I asked some of the refugees, do you think that he's like tracing backgrounds?
I don't think he's tracing. I think he's straight up just taking them because, like, what do you call it? I'm looking at the one called Valentine's Day Mood. And I'm just looking at how the carpet looks, how the background looks, and I'm like, and how the picture in the background looks. And I'm thinking, isn't that Dexter's dad's man cave from the fucking from the part of Dexter's laboratory where they fucked up the style?
Yeah,
It looks like his dad's man cave.
It looks like it.
Oh.
I'm still recording here, so just because I'm back.
I'm sorry.
Oh, you're fine, man. It's cool. Where were we? I was talking about fucking I'm so dumb. Fucking I wanted us to be friends. That's what I was saying. I wanted us to be friends, but it just wouldn't work. And the thing is, I knew previously that it probably wouldn't work at all. And I predicted it, and that came true too. Because I knew after I got through seeing his video, I had all those cue cards. It's like, there is no way that this is gonna work. So I knew beforehand.
Oh god, I was just right. if you go onto his bloody Affinity, look up the picture called 2-in-1. I think it's like of his rabbit doing a hand job, foot job. The picture on the left where it's showing like where it's like got his hand on its ass or something like that. Look at the size of that fucking nipple. Fucking hell. So fucking long you could probably write a paper with that thing.
No, I'm still here. I've just I already mentioned that with Trygullx. If I cut out, because potato internet.
Yeah. You seem to still be on for me, like when you were talking, like, so maybe other people, like, I don't know.
Yeah, it does that. You can hear me, but I can't hear anybody else. So, anyway, I did want us to be friends, like I did. I wouldn't have told him if I didn't mean it in my truth bomb. I still don't like calling it that. I just call it my message, but that's what everybody refers to it to. And I made a bunch of predictions, like I said. Like, I knew he'd delete a server. He would ignore all the good things I did for him. Like, all the art, all the, me trying to help him.
Yeah.
Because I didn't just try to help him with that. I also tried to help him with his art. And that didn't go so well.
Yeah, it's because he's clearly trying to go for a star, and any advice I give him, if it isn't what he's looking for, he's not going to fucking listen.
Mm-hmm. He uses the must style excuse. He does
Which
that
is
shit.
a poor excuse because even though like I've developed my style over like the years and all that, I still have problems with things like I still find like something like hands and especially I find feet, hands, and knees weird, especially knees.
Yeah.
They were like nice, and then you get to the knees like, did I do a knee or did I just add a triangle?
Yeah, it's fucking I hate doing hands and feet too.
Yeah.
I'm a self-taught artist. I don't.
Yeah, same.
Yeah. I'm broke ass. I don't have enough money for art school. So I had to beat myself into the ground trying to, improve myself, and I still do that now. I'm not as bad as I used to be, but I always like changing my style or doing things slightly differently because I want to be a bit inconsistent, because if you mix it up, you learn better, even if you don't like it.
Yeah.
But I mean, I know that, and it's hard to break styles, especially whenever you get into the rhythm of one. So
yeah, it's like when you like sometimes when you want to break out of a style, sometimes the best thing to do is to just do a full-on rehaul from the get-go. Forget everything you like learned and just try and not forget everything you learned. Like forget your basics and try and do something new, but take in what you've learned over into that, like the new stuff.
Yeah, because
I'll keep it out with my styles.
Yeah, because I used to do mostly traditionally, and then I got my my iPad, and I converted to digital just fully, and it's a lot better because I can actually. I had a really bad habit. I'd draw stuff on my sketchbook and I never really scan it or bring it out, so I just kind of cut out the middleman and just did that. And I'm still learning a lot of things because I've used Photoshop for years and I had no fucking clue what the layer blending tools did, like overlay and all that stuff. I had no idea what that did, and I've been learning it. So it's good to break and try to do things different, but with K9X, he doesn't bother at all.
Yeah, it's just looking at his style. It looks like it's just like he's like his bunny's changed slightly. I mean, looking at the original bunny that he got in the Lolcow archive video, it's like it looks like it's that, and it developed into something else. So it looked like it developed from a little girl up to this like weirdly horny teenage rabbit, which
it's actually a fox or some shit. I don't know.
It's
looks
a
like
fox.
Yeah, it's one of those. What is it? A fennec fox or some shit?
It's like a fucking bunny. It's even got the tooth gap to make it think that it's like a bunny.
I honestly thought it was a rat.
G-Fish is as fucking surprised as I
am. See, he's just as shocked as whenever I found out K9X was a black dude. Just as shocked.
Vanilla is a fennec fox. I don't believe you.
I believe that I mentioned this previously before.
I'm gonna have to see if I can like compare this to a fucking fennec fox.
It looks like shit. It looks like a weird deformed It looks like something from Chernobyl, kind of
Right.
like a rat.
Right, I'm looking at the post-shower vanilla fucking picture, and it still looks like a fucking... It looks like a bunny. It's a bunny. It's like a bunny with a long tail. I refuse to believe that's a fucking fox. Right. Cat girl spanking fennec fox. Okay.
So, yeah, I mentioned this because, he does his character, because I know that he's pretty much dropped his characters like Sarah or whatever their stupid fucking names are. I don't know.
Yeah.
I guess it's because people made fun of him and shit for it, but I mentioned this about his characters and shit, because he uses vanilla a lot, and I had this idea or this theory that he was actually transsexual.
Oh, yeah. I could probably see what that is.
Yeah, because on his last server, he had see, there it is, deformed. Down syndrome. There it is.
Look, I could see the ears, but I can't see the rest of it. I mean, I've drawn, like, my thing's a bat, but, the reason why, my things vaguely look like what they are is because I kind of just, it's anthropomorphic and all that.
Yeah.
Like, I think my current comic that I'm drawing's got owls in it, they're like owlettes, but I've taken what I've learned from drawing the Pokemon things that I drew, and I got my bats in it as well. And it's they vaguely look like what they're supposed to be, but at least when you look at it, you know what they're supposed to be.
Shut up, G-Fish. That is totally a rabbit.
Oh, it's
You're
nothing
out of
like
it.
that.
You're out of it, you mongoloid. You don't know shit.
I'm gonna say, right, if you I think if I put this through Photoshop, I can make it look like a rabbit. If I shrink the nose down, if I narrow out the ears. Seriously, I think it's because he's narrowed out the ears too much, and you know what actually is, it makes me think rabbit.
Yeah.
Just look at its smile. It's got the fucking buck teeth. That's what makes you think rabbit.
Yeah. It's just, I don't know if they actually have that or not, but it doesn't really matter to me, because I honestly think that, I think Vanilla's like a self-insert for him.
Yeah.
I really think.
I mean, if you have a look at my gallery and all that shit, it's fine. Basically, I'm just gonna say every character that I have is female, but you'll see in the top that I say I've got male sonas, I've got male characters to use.
Yeah.
The reason why I don't use them is because if I use them, people don't give a shit.
Oh yeah.
It's okay, if okay, I did this for the guy. Yeah, I don't care. It's about the guy. It's but this is okay, on one of the communities I'm in, it's the flattening community, and in the flattening community, somehow in the flattening, I'm in the inflation community. The inflation community is, I like bigger, okay, it's going to be a girl, okay, make it bigger, okay, blah, 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 we'll go with that. But if you're furry and in the flattening community is really, really gay. We'll say that.
Yeah.
They love, if you see a flattened thing in the fucking fur finny, it's usually a dude.
Yeah.
Or two dudes getting it on.
And
then it's if I did that, they'd be like, why isn't it a girl? I'm like, why am I the one being asked to draw the girl?
Yeah, pay me. I'll make it a girl. Okay? Get out your PayPals and send that money to me, and I will make it a girl. And you'll do it really shitty in Photoshop, just two circle breasts, just with the circle tool, not even erase the circles to make them look. Just do that just to fuck them. There you go, it's a girl. $200, please.
So I've literally got it in my fucking bio that I do have male characters.
Yeah.
I literally got it in my bio so people friggin' know it.
But yeah, I mentioned the whole thing about trans is that, and the whole self-insert thing is that K9X on his last server, he had an LGB chat, which was basically a dead chat. He made it because he was bored. I swear.
I want diversity in my thing, and so I put an LGBT thing in my chat.
Yeah, we need to gotta help them out. But
I made a room so black people could talk. I made a room so white people could talk. I made a room so Asians could talk to each other.
Yeah, it's segregation. It's segregation.
I'd love it if you did that and someone brought up nobody's doing is segregating, and then someone has to explain what segregation is. So I know that's what would happen.
Yeah, what he had this LGBT QIA BBQ sauce chat, and it's basically dead. But the only thing I remember from it was that he asked if people cross dressed.
What, like in the queue, or just like people in the chat?
Yeah, like I think everybody had access to the chat, so nobody was really responding to him. And I just said to him, I don't think anybody's gonna fucking, you know, buck up and say that. Like, I mean, there was like almost, excuse me, there's at least like 200 people on his server. So I don't know if any of them were gonna, just go and say, oh yeah, I wear fucking women's shit or whatever. I mean, like, come on.
Hey guys, put on the dress.
Put
Do it! Do it now!
Put on the dress.
And the thing is, I've got loads of fucking trans mates as well, like, so, like, I try not to say anything offensive about trans people or anything like that, but
Yeah.
I just don't like when some people, like, just take the pit, like, some people just go, like, the thing they're being helpful was, like, no, you're drawing too much attention to it, you're making the situation worse.
Yeah.
Which, he definitely sounds like he was making the situation worse, so if there was anyone trans or, like, gay in his bloody room, I don't think they wanted to admit to it because they kind of probably be under the impression that you would probably bring it back and bite them in the ass or something like that because like, he's just renowned for that kind of shit.
Yeah. He's gonna come back in full swing in a while. Like, it kind of disheartens me that JWB's video's flagged and not many people actually go after Kex about it. Because, I mean, I really...
Oh, it's a false flag, really?
Yeah, he false flagged it. He was a fan of JWB's. Like, whenever he went over 03...
Hopefully be good, yeah.
Yeah, that guy.
He's fucking me to this day, though.
Yeah. He went after him, like...
He's a fan up until the start talk, up until the fucking shit's aimed at him. He'll support anything you do unless it's about him.
Yeah. It's funny... I mentioned this with my talk with JWB, especially like if I made a video going after JWB and I had his address and everything, Kex would want me to fucking post it. He hates him that much. I wouldn't do it because that's fucking A-log shit. That's like just fucking with somebody online or talking shit a little bit. Like that's one thing, but going out of your way to like try to fucking ruin somebody's life is. Like, I think that's where you draw the line to me.
Yeah, if you're going after somebody's livelihood, that's a bit far. Like, unless it's DSP, I think we're allowed to do that because it's funny whenever he does it.
Yeah.
The only exception is DSP because he'll fucking survive.
Yeah, he's a cockroach. The world could be nuked to absolute fucking nothing, and he'll be streaming the next day.
I take it you watch It's a Gundam as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's I knew it because that's what he says.
I think even Medicare said that too.
Yeah.
I remember. I can't believe he's fucking married. He put Wombat Sue, fucking Wombat Sue. Nah, I'm not gonna put a ring on you, bitch. Fucking.
If you looked up into that marriage as well, like how they actually got married, it's like he said that he was like he needed to pay his taxes that month, and then like they hit the goal of what he needed for his taxes, and then. During that weekend, he posts on Twitter that he's married now.
It's I think it reminds me of fucking what was
Thanks
it?
Thanks for paying for my wedding, dummies.
Thanks for the money, dummy. You waiting for Project 7? You want that? You ain't getting it.
You want John Rambo back? Well, you got to try harder. Somebody do an interview with John Rambo saying that they haven't spoken since then. He's literally given him every opportunity he can to text him and all that, or message him. He hasn't got his phone number blocked. He's just not spoken to him ever since.
Yeah. Where was I? Where the hell was I? I was okay, so he has such a vendetta against JWB. He's gonna definitely have one against me. He's gonna have nightmares about me. But he's gonna fucking. What is he gonna dream about? Oh man,
The video that you're gonna make.
Oh my god, Bag, don't post that shit, please, please. I'm begging you. Absolutely fucking pathetic. But you know, he has this really huge fucking grudge problem. Because I mean, he keeps coming back to you. I don't understand why he does.
I mean, that's the thing. I mean, I don't know why. I mean, he just joined my server though, like weeks ago or something, though, just to like post something from 2017 and just fucking left again.
That's
the thing. I don't know why he did that though.
You tried to argue, you went out on your own, and look what that's brought you back.
And I was
to
like,
me.
okay. I mean, like, why did you join my server though? Why did you post the logs from 2017 though? So that's years ago. It's 2021 now. Like, anybody really care?
I really don't like the guy. Like,
No.
I'm surprised that he's became this big of a problem. To be fair, I always thought it was like just like he's kind of. I always like just picture him. He's the kind of guy that you'd see at the bar that would like you'd start off a lot of height. Like you'd start off a big game, and then as soon as you just like start like just doing anything back to him, you'd hush up and he'd leave the bar.
Oh yeah, he's one
That's
of those people.
that's my impression of him.
Probably because after he's been bullied or something.
Yeah, yeah. And then you come back with me saying that you're the one that started.
Yeah, he'll find a way to play the victim. He'll do that.
And then
He'll
you come
find a
back-
way. He does that same shit all these other faggots do. He'll ignore all of all the other shit. He'll only focus and hone in on all the bad stuff, just to make you look worse. It's
Yeah.
embarrassing. But what I remember what I was getting to. It was about the Streisand effect. Like whenever you made your video, JWB.
Yeah.
Like, and he flagged it because it's like foreshadowing. I know he's gonna try to flag my video, but you know, I'm kind of hoping that, you know, the word can get out enough and people start talking about this guy. Kind of just make sure he can't escape it, because he got lucky. He got really lucky that, you know, we have smaller audiences and shit, but it's getting worse and worse because so many people have come out of the woodwork, and all these people. I think he even mentioned that JWB was gone, like he was just he vanished. No, he's here. It's like
No, he's just playing low. He's just like he's having a little he's having a cat nap.
no, yeah, he was. I even jokingly said this to him. I was like, "Are you dead? Am I schizophrenic or something? I must be seeing things."
Dude, did you hear? You disappeared.
Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Just like my dad, he just vanished.
Who are you?
But yeah, just the Streisand effect didn't happen, and I'm hoping that, you know, if I go down as like a martyr for being flagged by him, you know.
Well, whatever. Well, like I'll tell you what happened with how I said I made that Google Doc about somebody.
Yeah.
They were like I posted it on Furfinny in a journal, and they like people had saw the journal, but they didn't like get enough. But like they were gonna say they were gonna like wait till they were free and they were gonna read the Google Doc.
Mm-hmm.
And what ended up happening was that because they had reported me saying I was harassing them, and then like basically I got a note from Furfinny saying if I post that again, they'll ban me for a few. Like they'll ban me for they didn't tell us for how long. So I thought, all right, fine, I'll not do it.
Yeah.
I got what people know. Like people like if people want to know, they'll come fucking find us or something like that. And because they did that, people were asking why did I take the journal down, and I was like, I didn't.
Yeah.
They reported me and said, oh, I don't believe that. So people that were asking me, I shared them the note that I got from Furfinny saying it was deleted, and that kind of started getting passed around in groups. So I started talking about it,
Mm-hmm.
to which it started getting to people that like wanted to know about the Google Doc. So people started looking at the Google Doc, which that started getting passed around.
Mm-hmm.
And it started getting into groups that I wasn't a part of, and some groups that I was even banned from because I got in arguments with the owners of it.
Yeah.
My Google Doc got into those groups, which had victims of that person in,
Mm-hmm.
who then came out to find me, and they helped me fill the doc up a bit more with their evidence of what the person did to them,
Yeah.
which then got to other people. it just kept going, and it's like literally, all I did was I put my stuff in, somebody put their stuff in because they came to me about it, and then we just left it at that. And then like 6 victims came forward,
Yeah.
and now a lot of people saying, yeah, he's tracing art again. Like he has the evidence of it. It's like he's the person I was talking about has a problem with the VAW community.
Uh-huh.
I don't like VAW. I'll say that I don't
I
like
don't
it.
either.
But like, I won't go on their page to say it's ruined my fucking day and that they're scumbags and that I wish they'd die. This guy does, which when he does that, then the person he does that to then finds out about me, and then they come to me and give us the shit.
Just never learn your lesson. Just never learn. It's embarrassing, absolutely embarrassing. But I was kind of disheartened that Kex kind of slipped under the rug on that, because he often changes his username. Because whenever I first met him, he was still K9X-Toons, and I tried Googling his name, and I couldn't find anything, because he would go off on just tangents about people fucking with him about stuff in the past.
I think it's called Sponge Boy.
Spongy Boy 19999. Oh, what do you call it? 999.
Yeah, that was like his earliest one, but I didn't know any of that stuff until he slipped JWB's full name in chat in his server. I was like, okay, that's the ticket, and that's how I found out about all this stuff.
Yeah.
I'll be honest, a lot of people are actually afraid of you on this chat, JWB.
I thought it was maybe I was like, what have I done?
I'm not afraid.
Because I did have a reputation.
Shut up, Bear. Shut up, Bear. You are. Shut up. But
Just kind of angry.
But I mean, the only thing they had to go off of is what Kex, told them, because Kex, his whole thing is that he circle jerks about how like awful, JWB is, and how he's like Satan. Now he's like saying that he's an immoral like scumbag or whatever, but whenever you talk to him, he's just a normal guy. He just like talks and shit posts. Like he's just a normal dude. Like there's nothing really wrong with him.
Yeah.
And he'd go off. He couldn't go like a week without mentioning, JWB. I swear. I was on that server from like the beginning of August all the way to the end of March, just about. He could not go.
Full month's rent of living in his head. How does that feel? Living his head rent free for a full fucking month. How good is that?
No, that's been more than a month. It's been like 4 years.
You're squatting at this point.
Yeah, he could not go. Fucking he couldn't. Oh yeah, Ruben, that's another one. He couldn't. He mentioned JWB more, I think, but he did have spurg outs about Ruben every now and again. So yeah, he did do that too, which is, but that's kind of what most of the people like here. They were very mixed about me inviting you to the server, which is kind of, which I mean, it's kind of funny because I told them like some of my lowlights. I told them that I threatened to dox somebody when I was younger, and I regretted doing it. But they're comfortable with me, I guess. None of them have really left the server or had any lash outs against me. So it's kind of funny to me. Like I'm not
leave on a good note, and you prove that you're not like a dickhead.
Yeah,
I think that's the main thing.
Yeah, because I mean, like my whole thing on YouTube, like for a while, which is really stupid, and embarrassing to say, was that I wanted to clean up the internet, but eventually I gave up because it's fucking stupid, and also where's the chaos? Like,
yeah,
where's the fun in everything being just my way? Because I mean, I don't have a problem. I don't like certain groups of people. I don't like certain fetishes and certain people, but I don't want to get rid of them. Like, yeah. I'm not super crazy about trans people that much. I don't hate trans people. I don't all that stuff.
It's just a specific like group doing it.
Yeah, it's just I don't agree with what they do.
I feel like it's just basically the group of those types of people that like, are literally the toxic ones that literally are trying to cancel you. Basically, I'm not, not saying that all of them are bad. I mean, I'm just saying like it's just a specific group there that's like the cancel culture that just always goes on about fucking Nazis and incels and shit on Twitter.
Yeah, because
Twitter's a fucking clusterfuck for that shit. Like,
yeah, because I mentioned Mean Bean Machine and they're trans, and it's not like, oh, I want all trans people dead. It's just I disagree with a lot of things like the surgery, the suicide rate not changing, but I can talk to them normally despite me disagreeing with them. Like, and the same thing with I mentioned Metal Husky. I can look past his furry ass obsession because he was nice to me. I can look past some of the stuff that other people on the server do because it's not that big of a deal. Because I usually go after somebody if they're pricks, because then it turns into a bonus.
Yeah, that's what I'm like. If I'm pissed off, it's usually because somebody's being a dick and I don't like it.
Yeah,
I don't like people getting away with being dicks. That's the main thing.
Yeah. But yeah, that's kind of the whole thing. Like, I wouldn't go after like Todd Raccoon for being a furry if he wasn't such a prick. Like, I barely fucking said anything to that dude, and he fucking hates me so much. The whole thing about him fucking hating me was that it was on the election night, I think. And I was like doing like harmless Trump shit posts. Just like just doing like they were mentioning walls or saying something. I don't remember because fucking
and Mexico's gotta pay for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're a Nazi.
Oh no! Don't.
Yeah, because of when it comes to like the bloody president, like fucking America shit at the minute, like I usually like keep myself central, but like when I go on Twitter, I know like for me it's like I notice it's like the people on the left that like create like the craziest. Whereas like if I argue with anyone on the left, if I think that like they're normally the ones that like usually end up blocking me because they don't like what I'm saying, they reply them with some shit posts about them. If I do that with anyone on the right, they're just like to say, "Oh, yeah, that was right. I'll talk to you later, mate." I'm like, "Wait, what?"
I mean, like Chad, which basically.
It's like one side will like block us, one side will like argue with continuously, but they'll wish me a good day at the end of it. I'm like, "Oh, okay."
I mean, the thing I've always said about politics, especially now, like I don't understand. Like the whole thing about the president thing is that he barely fucking does anything. Like the president, it's mostly foreign. If you really care, you should care about the House and the Senate, who's getting the most seats, because that's what matters. Yeah. And I mean, some geriatric fuck isn't gonna save anybody. Like in 4 years, like he really like it doesn't matter. It's not going to make anything better. It's just some out of touch fuck who deals with like foreign governments. Which I mean, with the whole thing with COVID and China and shit, I wanted Trump to win, but I mean, it didn't happen. And
I thought China wanted Biden to win.
I wasn't particularly crazy about Biden. I don't really follow politics that much, so. But anyway, he fucking hates me because of I was just doing harmless Trump wall jokes because he has this unhealthy obsession or hatred for Nostalgia Critic's The Wall, his review.
All I can think of, because you mentioned Trump and Nostalgia Critic, is bloody Zach from Oni Place when they're like doing the Trump impressions of bloody.
Oh yeah. I love his Trump impressions. He's fucking.
I love it.
Amazing.
Throw him the coat. Don't give him his coat.
I love the one when he did with Linkara. I look back on that one. I laugh at it like every now and again. It's so damn funny.
Don't you talk about me, you stupid bitch.
Who is that?
Oh, there he is. The great Linkara.
The great Linkara. He talked about the famous Power Rangers Red, and he said it'll be out when it's out. And we like that. It'll be out when it's out. Great work ethic. I love that.
I love how he explains how to do the Trump impression as well. Because, like, see, so you got fucking Jimmy Fallon doing it. It's like, it doesn't cut, it
Yeah.
sounds bad, it's minimum. And then he's like, you need to do the motion with your hands because it gets you in the rhythm. You actually got to do, like, you got to do your ears very big, but every other word small.
Yeah,
You got to take your breaths in because he's a 70-year-old man that's winded after every sentence.
yeah. The first time I heard that, I was, I think I misclicked and I watched that video and I laughed my ass off because I was in the hospital while I was working. And he goes, I went into the McDonald's restaurant and I saw Crooked Hillary and she took a dump in the McDonald's bathroom.
It was so sick, it was so bad. I almost puked.
I love his Trump impressions.
I love it so much.
But
Was it? I think the meme at the minute that I liked, not the one at the minute, was an old one. It's like, you know when Biden fell down the stairs.
I love that one too.
My favorite one was when he's on the foot, like if someone's done like a thingy of him talking to Kim Jong Un on the phone. This is Biden's like, Kim Jong Un, I'm so happy you can you are willing to talk to us. It's like, bring back orange Cheeto with hot wife. It's like we can't. It's like we can't. Don't do this. We have nukes. And he just replies back, "We have stairs." He just hangs up and he's laughing with his general.
I love that. But anyway, we're getting off topic. So yeah, he has a spur gun about nostalgia critics of the wall, and I was just doing some harmless Trump shit posting. I was talking about my experience voting because some old bastard was blocking the door when I was trying to leave during the fucking pandemic. So I wasn't very happy about that.
I wouldn't be happy about that.
Oh yeah, some like I'm not the one who needs to be worried, Grandpa. I mean, it's the boomer killer for a reason, man. But anyway, I went to sleep. I just mentioned that it was still going on for a while because they extended it and kept it until about 6 or 7 in the morning. And I work late nights, so we were pretty much everybody at the hospital was watching the election go on, and they were shocked. We're from the South, so you can tell that we were most of us were leaning on Trump's side.
Yeah.
So anyway, that goes down. I go to sleep and I wake up and it's a massive like shit storm in general about it. Like Big Pix, who was one of the admins on K9X's server, he banned somebody just for the politics. I don't know exactly where all that went. It was a big mess of shit that was going on. And Todd Raccoon, he was like talking shit and he's saying don't talk about politics on the server ever again. He called me a Medicare fanboy. He called me that because I was on his server, on K9X's server a while back, and I told people Medicare is dying of cancer.
Oh, I forgot about
that. Yeah, Jim81Jim, the internet aristocrat, that guy during Gamergate. Yeah, he has cancer and he's dying. So, really sucks. I used to like I like the streams. I like this stuff. He's still alive right now, but he says that he's not. He doesn't have a whole lot longer. But anyway, yeah, he fucking hates me because he goes off about like I can talk to him normally in chat. Like I didn't really say anything bad to him. I challenged him about the whole thing because he got somebody banned from vent chat before because they said faggot, and like I said earlier, he has this massive like spurg out if you say fag or retard. That's why I call him fagtard, because it just pisses him off so much. And it's funny to me. But that's the whole thing with just Todd Raccoon. Just fucking I barely interacted with him and he hates me so much and he talks shit constantly. He knows a lot of the stuff I did for K9X, and apparently people are telling me that he's like not on his server anymore or he's not interacting with him anymore. I have no fucking clue. It's just it's a big mess of just shit.
Yeah.
I don't really know what else to talk about.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's approaching like 4 o'clock in the morning for me. Jesus. I was gonna say if there's anything else you wanted to ask us, so might have to get into bed like soonish. Like, is there anything else you want to like talk about? Like anything you need to know about him or?
Not that I know of right now. I mean, if anything pops up, you know, you're still on the server. I'm open to talk to you or, you know, anybody else. So.
Oh yeah, like literally, if you want to just make a video where we're just shutting up for like a couple of minutes, pull me in, I'll be up for it because he definitely deserves it.
Yeah.
He deserves someone to be like, look, we're shitting on you
Yeah.
because we want you to learn. We've done everything we can to get you to fucking see that, and you're not fucking paying attention. So I think if we get everyone fucking shitting on you, like it's a fucking roast you can't do jack shit about, maybe
Yeah.
you'll fucking listen.
Yeah.
This is basically what it is. It's a fucking K9X, whatever the fuck you call them, roast without him.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're like, we're having a party, we're taking the piss out of you. Oh, a roast? Yeah, you're not invited.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just gonna be just us circle jerking about how much we don't like you and how much we make fun of you. I mean, let's be honest, he wouldn't last long. He would if he actually came to like a roast or something, like on this server or somewhere else. He wouldn't last. He'd leave.
Yeah, the first time someone made a joke about him, said, I didn't know this is what a roast was. I'm leaving. You guys are mean.
Yeah.
Fine.
Time for my life.
He'll sit
Trying
back and
Kelly in there because of the pedophile shit.
he'll sit back and talk like massive amounts of shit, but whenever you confront him about anything, he's very like submissive, or he'll leave. He'll cower.
Yeah, it's just like when I used to try and argue with me and call me names. It's like literally, I'm just in my head. I'm just going, you can call me any name under the sun, and it won't affect me in the slightest because I know I can just call you anything, and you just fucking flip your shit. So it doesn't matter in the slightest. He can be as mean as he wants. It doesn't matter. I'm not gonna. It'll just bounce right off of me if he says anything bad, like really bad that I know that'll hurt anyone else. I'll be like, you shouldn't be saying that, mate. It's gonna be hurting somebody else.
Yeah.
You're not hurting me. You're hurting yourself here.
I mean, it's an embarrassing shit show. Like I regret trying to really help him, but also kind of not, because I got another video to work on, and I don't really mind doing it because, you know, it's fun to do these sometimes, even if I've taken more of a back seat.
Oh, if you want to do a collab where you just get everyone that's talked about him in at once, and we just all fucking talk about it. Just be, hey guys, we've got a plan. We're gonna do an Xbox Live party like it's a Call of Duty lobby, but we're just gonna aim it straight at him.
Yeah.
Well, 2007, that shit. We'll blow out the mics. We'll do everything we can. We'll bring up the faggot word as much as we can.
Jackass wuss bastard. That is
Yes.
that is a dumb name. You're dumb. Dumb. Try again.
Yeah, I look at my
I'm
words,
still
like,
like-
dumpster face. And for as an N word, I use noob because I play Roblox too much.
Seriously, I like the abbreviation. Jesus wins, bitch.
Oh yeah, that's
Jesus wins, bitch.
That's perfect. Yeah, you should adapt that.
Jesus win, bitch, and if I don't win, I'll be back in 3 days.
I can respawn. You can't. You'll get IRL banned, son. I'll just come right back. I'm the admin, bitch. But yeah, I've got like nothing else. If you want to talk again some other time, I'm down for it. Just let me know.
Hey, if you want to like talk about it, if you just give me a shout. If you want, like, I'll see when I'm free. It's like usually the weekends is when I'm free because I'm usually at work Monday to Friday.
Yeah, I'm usually free on weekends too.
Sweet.
Hopefully, if I ever change my sleep schedule around, hopefully, but it's a pain in the ass. But weekends are probably the best option, pretty much. I mean,
Yeah.
I could also get up like early in the morning, like, because I mentioned mine is Eastern Daylight Time, which right now it's about 11, almost 11 o'clock right now where I live. So
Nice.
I could always do it like, if it's like 7, you said it was 4, so you're about 6 hours ahead of me. So at like 7 in the morning where I live, it should be like 12 or something where you live, and hopefully we can talk around the
It's
time.
4 o'clock.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like 4 a.m. I gotta wake up for a haircut in like 4 hours. Oof, I'm just gonna.
Well, anyway, I think I've got what I needed. Thank you for joining me here. I had fun talking to you.
Yeah, sweet. I had fun as well. I had a bit of a laugh. I wasn't expecting to have this much of a laugh. I thought it was going to be a rage fest. We were going to be kicking off about them. It was like, oh, okay, that's going to be fun. That was still going to be, that would still would have been a fun thing to do, just rage about them. But no, it just felt more like a roast. Really, he just
Yeah.
wasn't here to hear it. but he will.
But yeah. Well, anyway, you take care, and I'll see you again later, man.
Yeah, I'll catch you later too. It was nice talking to you all.
You too.
And it was
Yeah.
nice meeting you all.
Yeah.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Bag. I do have Ruben on Discord though. I do have Ruben on Discord, so like if you want to do you want to interview him by any chance?
Sure, I could interview him. Is he on right now?
Not right now. I don't think he is right now though. But I mean, I do have his Discord though, so I could just ask him.
Yeah, if he wants to join, you could just send him my like Discord name and number, whatever it is.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I'm still recording though, so just a fair warning. I was because I was gonna mention this when I did my interview with you. I fucked up. I recorded it in Audacity whenever I did it, and it only picked up from my mic. So I'm a fucking idiot. I fucked that up, but
Yeah, then do stereo mix. Yeah.
yeah. But whenever I do stereo mix, it'll come in through. It'll like echo really bad, and I didn't want to do that, so I just used OBS Studio. So hopefully this will be better if I choose to go that way. But I'm gonna go ahead and stop my recording though.
It's probably got stereo mix installed, will do.